morning. And as you can see, I'm not in my coconut hut. We start building today, the wall on my Gomoa Feta land. Yes, welcome to iAmLeslieJones. So we're supposed to be leaving at 7. It's 6:55. I'm gonna go see who's out there already ready to make this money, you know what I'm saying? My money. Morning. Morning. No, I don't see anybody. Oh, well.
Minutes later.
The foreman is here, but nobody else.
1 hour later.
8 o'clock, folks. 8 o'clock. Still waiting. All right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, including myself, 5. One of the masons didn't show up, so we're gonna have to hire, like Home Depot style, and hire once we get out there. Here we go. Hitting the road at 8:47. Tro life. Here we go, folks. Here we go. We're going to buy a poly tank because I don't have water close to where my land is, and I'm making my cement blocks because the difference in price was like 3,000 CDs to buy blocks that were already made. So we're having a block maker come to the land and make it with the sand that's already on the property, and I have to buy more sand because people come at night and take sand, and they took some of my sand. But it's all good, life goes on. So yep, let's get this poly tank, folks. People working over here. We got diggers over there. We got people that bringing the cement here. We got men showing up that we don't know, and he's trying to work that out. So, okay, folks, and the journey has begun. We went from not having water to having too much water.
Fill me up till I overflow. I wanna run over. I wanna run over. Fill me up, hey. No water, too much water. Oh, shoot.
success. So they continue to impress me because they found neem trees and they're making neem, like a neem bed. So they're gonna lay on top of this and then it helps the body because, you know, they're gonna be working hard. So the neem helps the body as they sleep. And then they're gonna make fire. So they're gonna sleep, eat, and sleep.
Oh, yeah.
It's morning. And no, I'm not in my coconut hut. I am at TT's Airbnb within Kai Villas. I just can't get over this view. It's in East Lagon. Folks, I got my overalls on. You know what that means. I'm going to the site. As I was on my way to the site, my foreman called me and said KAS representatives came by and stopped the project and said if we continue to build, they will break down the walls because we did not have approval to do so. Well, folks, I have to confess. KAS came and stopped the guys from building because they said I do not have a permit. I called, but I did not go to the office. And I dropped the ball because you guys know I don't like going to the office. Me and KAS, we're not good. They're not mi corazón, you know. And honestly, I didn't want to go by myself. That's why, because most of you guys know my situation. I didn't want to go by myself. So I was dreading it and I didn't go. And it affected the work today because they came and shut it down. And I can't blame anyone but myself because I let my emotions stop me from doing business professionally. And now I have to go to the office and pay a penalty. The fact that I even allowed the opportunity for them to charge me extra money is a shame. But thank goodness they still can build because they said, you know, there's so much sand, there's so much cement, and my foreman didn't want it to go to waste, so he did a good job of trying to get them to comply. So we can build 3 of the 4 walls. Because I guess one side of my plots, there's an issue with the street. So KAS has to figure out what they want to do. So it's a layout issue. It's nothing that we did, but they need to figure out how they're going to fix that because the excavators that came and stole land messed up everyone's pillars, and KAS needs to figure it out. But now it's pretty much a sense of urgency to figure it out because people are coming and they're going to start building, so they need to get it together. Anyways, it's not about them. It's about me missing the mark. But yeah, so I let my emotions get in the way, and now I got to pay a penalty. So no matter how you feel about a company or whatever, just don't give anyone an opportunity to charge you more money.
Over here, they have a problem of this road.
Mm-hmm.
The KAS people say they have a problem with this road. So we have to stop the work.
Okay.
And I tell them that we are working, so we can't stop. So they say that we can work the other side, here, and the back.
Mm-hmm.
And back here, we have to stop. So that they will come and work on the road before.
So it's not
so
our
after,
issues.
After working the road, maybe we're going to online to go with the end over here. We're going to start from here, not here.
So.
But I'm telling them that we are working on through the pillar.
Right, the pillars.
You forget about the pillar. You say I should forget about the pillar.
Really?
Yes. So this one we are going to cancel it and we come here. But I don't know the time they're going to come.
Are they going to come soon or they are gone at time?
But you say you have to go to the office and pay the
penalty.
Yeah.
How many people have come to the land since you started building? More than 8
Yeah, they have a
people.
Yeah. Even today, 3 come here. Yesterday, 4 people come, and the other day, 4 people to come. So
Oh my
it's
gosh.
more than 8 people.
All saying give them money.
Yeah, they need money for digging fee.
And
They say they're from the Chief Palace.
Chief's Palace.
Yes, that's what they say. They need a digging fee. And I said they have to go, if they need a digging fee, they have to go to the KAS
KAS.
Office. Yes.
And I have my digging fee receipts. So what are they talking about?
Don't mind them.
Ooh, crazy. And then what happened the other night? People came around midnight.
Yeah, they have to take the sand over there.
So people came at midnight to come take the sand,
They
folks.
don't know that there's nobody there.
And they
They
didn't
find out
and they didn't know that the crew was asleep. They're already here. At midnight, people came to go take this land over here. Crazy! God blocked it. He wouldn't let them take my son. Folks, this ain't no joke. People will steal your stuff. So hopefully you at least come out here and visit your land or have someone assigned to your land to make sure they don't say they're gonna come. Make sure they actually come so people will know that, you know, someone's overseeing the land. Because a little bit of my land was already taken. Thank goodness not a lot. But folks, if you bought land and you're my neighbors, you better come check your stuff. That's all I'm saying. Oh, and they got pulled over they got caught, right?
Huh?
The police got them?
Yeah, they have car.
The police got them. Little thieves. The shepherd. Wait, is it called shepherd or something else? It's shepherd, right?
Yes.
So cool. Carl, why are you not with your herd, Carl? Goes from all the way down here all goes to there, crosses here, and comes here. 6 plots. So we've had water delivered twice by a big water machine. But in between time, they just walk to this pond and just fill it with water. So I don't know how far this is, but I'm gonna walk there and just help them out before I leave because I'm tired. And then, yeah, I just want to see how far they have to walk. Oh, it's right here. Ooh, I don't think I want to touch this. Ooh, sorry guys. Sorry. No, I'm just gonna be tough and do it. What's the worst thing that can happen to me? Alligator, come out! So my method was way harder than this. Folks, I forgot I have to carry this back. He filled it up and I tried to pick it up and I'm like, oh, so that's a no. How dare they just leave me? Just left me for naught. We gon' make it. 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 Thank goodness. Alrighty, folks, that is the update. That is where they're at regarding the land, the fence wall. So back to the Tro-Tro. Woo, folks, as you can see, by the time I got off the Tro-Tro, it was nighttime. This was an all-around tough day, from KAS showing up to the site threatening to break down our wall to now having to pay a penalty. I'm just grateful to be back in this gorgeous Airbnb condo. I appreciate the brother and sister duo who own Condo 10 in Kai Villas in East Legon. The link to this Airbnb is in the description box below. Location, 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 folks. Another thing I love about this Airbnb is that it's in a prime location to where you can get food delivered to your door just like in the States. Folks, when I tell you I'm a happy camper, I'm a happy camper. Yes. Another walk of shame. Can't blame anyone but myself. So the excavators that messed up the land, that stole sand, I have to pay for them to correct it. I have to pay. So I didn't get the approval. They're gonna give the approval to the guy that's gonna come out and fix the land. But I have to pay for those stealers that came and took our stuff. What? And on top of that, a penalty. Once the land is contractually in my possession, KAS has no longer responsibility over the land. It is my responsibility as the owner, which is why I have to pay for it.
2 days later.
Good morning, beautiful people. I am on my way. As you can see, I have my overalls on, so I'm going to the bush. And we're going to measure. I'm meeting the measurement guy that partners with KAS, and then I'm meeting my foreman. He'll be there too. So folks, after this we should get approval and we can resume work ASAP. I'm 70% done with this wall, so let's get it done. And remember, folks, if you deal with KAS, get an approval before you start building so you can ignore all of this. Okay, we're back at the land to do this final measurement. The measurement I should have did to get the approval. So, ready to get this out the way so we can finish. We're here with Teacher. And so he's going to do the final measurements so I can be compliant.
Teacher.
This is the correct pillar, folks. There's a pillar here, but the correct measurement is here. Okay, let's get a full visual of it. They'll be digging again. They're gonna be mad. Folks, this is hard work. So they did all this previously, right? So now they have to do it again. Sorry, community. My fault. There's the second correct place. There's a little stick here. From there to here. Okay. Marker number 3. From there to here.
Okay.
Because
From that stick to here.
It's a road. So straight, not quick.
So that's the end of the road. And this is where my land stops.
Yeah.
So they included the road in the
you got
measurement
into the road.
instead of,
Yes, so it made the road very close.
Oh, okay.
which is not our fault.
Because we are using the pillar to fill.
Right.
Because the pillar was there.
It's not our fault,
Because of the
folks.
machine.
Since we have given it to people, we don't have mandate on it so much. If I happen to work on this, when you come, you will tell me, teacher, somebody has built on my land. That is
Yes,
what you're
of
going to
course.
say. So now
Yes.
it's for you.
So you have to
Yes.
work on it.
Yeah, it's your bona fide property. No
Bona
one has the
fide.
right to it. If someone comes here, somebody has come to my land. That's what you're going to say.
But the excavators.
Yeah, we are here to assist, work projects to be carried on. So that is what we've done.
Okay, well, let me get your little logo here so people know
Yeah.
that you're legit.
Chief staff.
Chief staff. Nana. All right, guys. Oh, Mr. Teacher, where's my approval?
You approve it.
Oh, don't
That one,
worry.
leave it with me.
Leave it with
Everything.
you.
Even I've keep you from the penalty.
Oh, see, folks, he's not going to charge me a penalty. Glory for favor. Grace and mercy. Folks, the guy, I don't even know how to explain this. The land here doesn't match my indenture. The guy came, the official approval guy came, did the measurements. We got the correct measurements now, but the measurements are not the same on my indenture that I do have. So those last 2 plots, we don't know where they are at. So he's figuring it out right now. Because on my indenture, there's 4 plots and there's a street where my other 2 plots should be. I already have receipts about the order of how my plot should go. I already have him out here to approve. Now my indenture is wrong. Period, point blank. KAS, give me my correct indentures with all 6 plots in the same area. Even if it's 2 indentures, each indenture should match, right? Folks, this is getting ridiculous. So they're trying to figure it out right now. They're trying to figure it out.
According to that number, that number is supposed to be here.
Right.
Yeah, but here there is no extension of plots here. There is a road. And the plot that comes here is also a different thing altogether, a different plot. Therefore, it is likely your plot shifts to this place. And the fence wall you did covers this area up.
Yeah.
It covers from 51 to 52, and then 47, 48.
But isn't there people that have these plot numbers already?
Yeah, this is what I'm going to check for now. If I check and it's vacant, then I'll allocate you here.
Okay. And
Even if it's not vacant, since as far as project is concerned,
right.
you have started the project.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
So that the person that might bear this number with you might be changed to a different place. Probably we can have some around here or around here for the person. After you're black, you can get a place for the person.
Ooh, sounds like trouble.
Rona, in every business, problems are bound to come. And that is why we are here. We are here to solve problems.
Okay.
Put all grievances and then iron all differences.
All right. You sounding real good, teacher.
We don't have a problem.
Okay.
So I'm going to work on it.
Okay.
For you.
So I just left the bush with the surveyor measurer. I'm in a trotro on the way back to Accra to pick up my approval. So yay for the approval, right? The 2 plots that I don't have the indentures for don't even exist. The receipts I have for those 2 plots for that land doesn't exist. The contract I have for those 2 plots, that land doesn't exist. Folks, this is insane. Stay tuned on how KAS solves this issue.
Two days later.
Hello, beautiful people. I have great news. My fence wall is done a day early at that. So I'm on my way to go close it out, look at it, make sure everything's done. But before we go there, we're picking up some special guests, and I'll wait till they get in the car so I can tell you who they are. My beachfront property, what?
Neighbor.
Hey. So even though it feels like we've known each other for years,
It does. It really
this
does.
is the first time we've met each other in person.
Yes.
And
Super
so-
excited. Super excited.
Yes, and he's super nosy because he wants to go see my wall
Yes. I'm gonna see a wall
at the other property.
2 hours away.
Yes, 2 hours
So we're
away.
gonna drive 2 hours away to see a wall.
But
I still have my property there too.
He also has land in where we're about to go. I forgot, but that's where we first met. We first bought our properties from KAS.
they got me a housewarming gift. So it's a flashlight / mosquito blocker. What? It's a timer, alarm.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. And it's waterproof.
2 hours later.
Hi, everybody. Hi. Are you peeing? What are you doing? There's my foreman. Ooh, folks, it's raining. I have to go around because they made a gate. I can't get over it. Thank you.
Got the beers for the fellas.
They got their beers. I know they're happy about it. Let's go find the gate. Folks, look at my wall. Surrounding 6 plots.
As you can see, I am a happy camper. I just want to say thank you to everyone that contributed to this wall. There's more people that you don't see this photo. You know who you are. I appreciate you. And folks, I know this was a success because of unity through community.
Are you excited? Are you happy for me? I just left KAS's office. Hallelujah. I don't know what teacher did, But whatever he did, he made plots that were not even in existence come to be. Now I'm waiting for an indenture of land that actually exists.
Sounds good, doesn't it? Well, my lawyer doesn't buy it, so she's going to be doing a full investigation. Vision-reality.com is a system I developed to streamline the land purchasing process in Ghana. It took me over 1 year to find credible people to do business with in Ghana. This networking group are vetted professionals in the property development sector. I went through the good, the bad, and the ugly so others won't have to. I'm not only just referring people to this group, but I've purchased and completed the indenture process. So if someone goes to my website and they like the land they see and they end up purchasing it, I'm literally their neighbor. If you are do-it-yourself type, I will refer you to my networking group, provide a land purchasing checklist and price list, and you can start your journey. If you'd rather have an assistant, that will be me. Basically, do for you as I did for myself. I am a firm believer in leading from the front. I will only introduce you to people I have worked with for my land. The tab in the upper right corner will lead you to the land options. As I establish relationships with more chiefs and developers, the land options will increase. This will all start with a complimentary discovery call. I will share my experience with you, the land purchasing culture in Ghana, and confirm me being your land liaison is a good fit for you. The goal is to get the diasporas to repatriate or invest. If there's no methodical system, they're not coming back in the numbers that are needed. And what I mean by needed, there are non-African groups buying up land like hotcakes. There has been an incorrect narrative of the African continent, especially in the States, as poverty, sickness, and disease stricken, yet people are buying land, establishing businesses, and seeing drastic profits within 5 years. If the continent is such a disease-stricken place, why are non-African foreigners relocating their whole lives and starting to build wealth for their families and their countries in Africa? Yet, the people of the land are scared or hesitant to invest. Vision to Reality Inc. is here to correct the narrative through streamlining the land purchasing process.